Nearly 700 soldiers from the Minnesota National Guard are set for deployment, but where exactly they'll serve is classified information.
Kai Edwards is live in Eden Prairie with what we do know about their mission ahead. Good morning, Kaya.
Good morning. The Guard members are from a combat aviation unit based in St. Paul, but before they go, there will be a departure ceremony here in Eden Prairie at Grace Church. It starts at 11 o'clock this morning. Here's an example of what that might look like. This is a similar service from just last year. Now, as you know, the National Guard is comprised of citizen soldiers who typically live at home and work civilian jobs, but deploy when needed. Well, we talked to two married service members. They usually do their annual training together, but now for the first time, they will deploy together.
We can't say where we're going, but yes, we do know where we're going.
I'm sure we'll have an opportunity to see each other from time to time, which is nice. In case she's going through a tough time, I'll be there for her.
Here's what the Guard is allowed to say. The deployment is in support of Operation Spartan Shield and Operation Inherent Resolve, which is part of the fight against ISIS. This brigade will serve on a task force, and it's comprised of active duty, National Guard, and reserve soldiers, along with coalition forces from both Italy and Spain. Now, if you have a message of support to share with these soldiers before they take off, hit us up on social media. Just remember to use the hashtag Sunrisers. Guys?
Yeah, definitely do that. Going to be an emotional day for many as they get ready for deployment. Thanks a lot, Kaya.